love the creative process of it. And today, D-Zone Productions is launching a new drama series.
Nice.
Yeah, BOTSWANA, all the way in Moja Love. So it's going international, which is very exciting. Television, you can now be part of the creative process, get to find out the people that are behind the scenes and bring you these creative series. So today there's a launch of a new one. It's called Sgela. So Sgela, you know, Sgela, and it's going to authentically tell Botswana and Botswana's story, especially the young teens and coming of age. So I think it's going to be quite an exciting one. That is the first conversation of the day.
It is an exciting Thursday. We are one day away from the weekend. And excuse me, will be sitting here with us. But right before that, let us get our abs ready with some core exercises. Our brother Biki is standing by to help us get fit with Bipomas.
Good morning. Welcome to Get Fit with Bipomas. My name is Biki. I'm with my partner, Zaune. Are you okay, my man? Yeah. Our today's session, it's a call. So the focus on the pain, okay, so we're gonna start with plank. Are you ready? Let's go, guys. 30 seconds. 4, 3, 2, go. Okay. You hold your core, engage your core, right there. Stay there, guys. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Engage your core. Stay there. Stay there, stay there, guys. Stay there. 4, 3, 2, relax. Okay. And 10. You're gonna give me sit up. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Simple. Up and down, guys. Engage your core. Hold it tight. Breathe in and out. Let's go, guys. Breathe in when you go up and out. Release when you go down. Let's go. You breathe in and out. Let's go. Keep pushing, guys. Let's go, guys. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay. Now, shoulder tap. Same as plank, but now we're gonna tap, tap, and tap. Okay. 4, 3, 2, let's go up. Tap, 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 tap. Let's go, right there. Engage your core, guys. Let's go again. Push it and flat. So sky and drop it down. Let's go right here. Down and down. 10 seconds. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Let's go, guys. Almost there. Let's go. Hang in there. And relax. Woo. Okay. Now. Woo. Let's go right here. Lift it up now. You touch your toes. Okay. Let the V tap. Okay. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Up. Lift it up. Your legs stay up right there. Hit it, guys. It's bending. Let's go. Up. Up. Stay there, guys. Keep going. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Whew. Stay there, guys. Okay. Now you're gonna give me hip dips or twist. Okay. Right here. 4, 3, 2. Let's go. You go side, side, side. Twist. Here. Let's go. Side to side. Let's go, keep going. Good job. Are you there, guys? Are you still with me? Stay there. Come on, stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Let's go, keep going. It's bending, I know. Push it. Push it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. And relax. Are you there, guys? man. Thank you guys for watching. We're done for today. So I'll see you next time, guys. Are you okay, man? And stay safe, guys, okay? And take care.
Like this vakasi ke go rumisala motselwane helela la bone tle berle gona re le bidikgantsa metshameko re simolela ka go lebella tsa the Zebras ya ka le gore ba tle ba tsosialo le tola bone la go ipatlela lo phatla go dikgaisano tsone ele tsa sejana sa lefatshe ga re ga tse dingwe sila maabane ba botswana golf union ba tsona matsama ba ntse ba tshwere yalo ithutuntsho ya ba bega dikgang go ba ruta gore ha re le gone ha ke na le LB be re itse gore golf e report ya ka excellence jara tsa maro ba mo dinakong gore go tsamaile ka excellence jara ga tse dingwe tse di leng gore di teng gone ha le tsona le metshameko e mengwe harologaneng yone hentse la di World Cup qualifier se yone ele ya zone yone ele ya Africa ga re ga tse dingwe metshameko yone ele ya basketball ke tsona normal bana yalo le coaching course ntse tsamantse so le se yalo mo o ga borone re tla heta yalo ka tsone dumela ke bidwa ke bena o se fem metla be ke seno se ke na le LB. Hi LB.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? You look nice.
Everything, thank you very much. Ke a pero wena go serai. Hey, I tell Marie ga ibila tore heleletsa ke ibitsa gore so se ke etle ke sa ka gore ga ke sitwa ga ke le nna ke le ha athlete yone e tshwantse gore gantela ba trainer a tabogile mo serameng se ke mo tshwarela ha kae o ntse ke ba utela botlhoko tota
mme bona di athlete di botoka gona le post e nngwe mo Facebook ne ke bona motho a teng eme ke sense gore kana o bona bana ba ileng gore ba go di rural areas go gore itela motho a teng a ya sekolong a sa rola setlhako a sa apara mme mo marigeng ngwana ntseng ya ka ntseng yana mo ileng gore go tsama gona le lumuane gona le slow sone ba kubuga and so bo na re gompieno ke ipele mo ditlhakong tsa ngwana o ntseng ya le ka gore kana ke lena re ntse alo re go teretsa mele ka le gong
Kuru ilwena hela 1-2 lili babedi hela kore le betsa ke serame and it's very unfortunate. We need to as a community hela retle re bona gore re ba thusa yang bona batho ba
na bua lo gona gore itse ke santse sengwe re se dire yalo a mme a pele ga re ka tsena yalo mo dikganyeng tsone tsa metshameko maabane le se go dule yalo mokalo no confuse batho ba le bantsintsi batho ba break di news tsa gore AFCON 2025 ene se re nne ka ko Morocco ya gone yalo ka 2026 SN 2025 ya re shoka wa AFCON then we keep pass ba ka sa go ya lo ko paging ya CAF ke a go bala gore ga te sentle go dira ba sa ta record straight gona gore ba tla tsamaya ba ntse ba neta hatsa yalo mo ha kgwedi e wela gore a mme AFCON ya 2025 e tla nna teng ha ile AFCON yone santse go sa a gona le tlhakatlhakano e ntse ya gore go bile ka e ka cancela a ke bone ba coast ba kana ba khotile yalo ba tsamisi ba metshameko kana di coach tota ba tsona yalo le mokatiso wa Africa bora ka gona gore disri ile sa kana gore e ka re garetse kgwele ya dinao ya bo mme serious ga go ka 2020 ne a cancel me ya bo rena ska cancel yalo go dira ba tsama bua gona gore khantsone tso di supa gona gore ha re sirwele go sentse gore go iwete the balance between football ya bo mme le football a borre ha ile gore AFCON re tla tsama re sukunyetse wa re sa sukunyetse wa AFCON.
Absolutely. The Secretary General wa CAF Veron Mosengo Omba ona a bua jalo le ba BBC a bua gore ba tsile go confirm jalo gore AFCON e tla tshwara leng kgwedi e se hele re ta bolelwa gore go ta iragalang ya nang a bua jalo gore kana go di Olympic ha o santse go le di Olympic ha re itse gore re tsenya leng date mme se ke sone se desire a se bua gore it's shocking that you don't know when AFCON is going to be. AFCON is supposed to happen this year. But you already know gore nya ka AFCON re kana ra isutisa e bile la re bolela gore e tla nna leng. It's very frustrating and it sends a very unhappy message.
Mele ga le tla re simola mo tsatsing la gompieno ka go lebella yalo sa tlhopha tsone ele sa the Zebras ba leng gore ba gorogile yalo gone yalo ka ko Uganda re bone yalo ba nalo training yalo ya ntlha yalo mo tsatsigulwane e le la bobedi mme tsa mantse re tshwaraganya yalo head of delegation gone ka ko re ba go tla utla gone gore setlhopha sa rona se me ka tsela e ntseng jang e le yalo re ba sikwa motho wa gae re batla tse se ba ka se ke go dumela tsela gompieno
Dumela mmetso e dumedise le batswana botlhe ba bogedi botlhe ba Botswana television.
Alright, a re se mo go tsone setlhopha sa rona se me ka tselentseng jang jaaka le gona gore re ipankanyetse yalo metshameko e mebedi e tsamaya le crucial re simolola ka setlhopha sone se sa Uganda mme re bala gone ka ko Somalia ka gore be mo dinakong gona gore sofa setlhopha sa rona se ntse ka tselentseng jang
me ke re pele ke supe gore mosepelo wa rona go tswa go Botswana go tla go gore ga go Uganda ka pala le mosepelo hela o monte o sena la hele bana ba phego ngwe ke supe gape gore ke bua jana ke le mompeng ya capital city yone ya Uganda Kampala ka sebedi ke gone go re itetseng teng maitshoko e leng gore re bone boroko ja maemo a ntlha jo go godimo le dijo tsa teng ke dijo hela tse di thapileng tse sena le hele bana ba phego ba itse ke amogele dipedipego tsa gore gongwe mongolongwa ke mala ka mabaka a dijo ka gore wa itse gore ha o tsamaya o ntse o tsamaya go ja dijo mo ga gongwe o na le mathata a ntseng jalo mme nya so far so good ngwe ke be ke supele yone condition ka weather condition ya ka kwang Uganda Kampala kana ba tlhalosa gore elevation and location is close to equator usually pleasant warm weather throughout the season gore botsogo ka ne bo sa ka kono ke jo bontle thata uta lentse le kgabola ka serame ka go gare se itse di bua ka gae ke bo sa hala jo leng gore bo siametse botsogo ja batshameki tota thata le go hetsa selekanya me ka tselentseng jalo we expecting gore the boys will express themselves freely without any difficulties because the weather condition is conducive and since we arrive here in Monday overall everything is moving according to the plan. The team has been training as per the scheduled time. No injuries has been reported so far. Basimike ba rona o re bonye le sa kanyeng ba le ba go rogile maabane ba joine team le bone ba tsa ba siame hela bona le se mo siame. But we positively focused towards our Friday game. A gona la hela bothata bope jo bo hetsang pelo. Me go ke tlhalosa gape gore metshameko wa rona o tla bo tshamekela go newly renovated stadium ba re ke sone Nelson Mandela International Stadium. Ka nako ya bosupa mo maitsebwe ka nako ya bone ka kwano ya Uganda mme go rona ka go etabela nako ya borataro 1800 hours ya nka tselentseng jalo ke dumela gore so far ga gona sepe se kgoreletsang metsamo ya rona ra mogetse sentle ka mabogo a mabedi ke ba federation ya Uganda. So ngwe ha se motho ka sikwang go gore we urge every single Botswana to rally behind us with prayers and support so that we achieve 3 points e leng gore mo lesomong la yone gore di kukwanye tse dintlha tse di ka risang ka 2026 World Cup e tla beng tshegetswe ke magatha mararo America, Mexico le Canada.
Ha tsa mantsu le bile ka mkhwele gona gore go diragala ka teng a re mo katisi ga bua ya lo le ba simana re mekelo bone ke gona gore ba dire ka tselentse jang re bile gona gore so fa sa pasa rona ba gone gore ba bone alo phengwe ba latlhegelo mosamko e tle bele mosamko wa boraro a reng mo katisi ya lo Jaros
mo katisi ya ka rata bere tsamara go kopana mo maphakeleng yana ka phuthego ya go ya editse dumela gore ke gona taba a o tolosa magatha ga go le dikepenyo tsa go a tsepame mo go thata mo go mo tseko le go le bileng me gongwe hela the build up ya teng hela ke go supa gore o training ba simane ba gagamaditse le bone ba technical team ba gagamaditse go bona gore ke batho bana le maikelo la gore mo mosamekong re go roba sengwe re boele ka sone go gae ke dibala gore tseo tota hela tsa technical department go ya ka bone ba ka tebo ya menna ke go lithola administrative ke dumela gore ba dira go tetse ka diata gore tota mo mosamekong wa ka moso ba go roba sengwe mme dumela gore ra rutsa le dintsi kgantele mo phuthegong ya technical team ya ba editse
ha le bile a lo stapa sa Uganda pele ga ke tsenya LB ha le bile a stapa sa Uganda ga re se bakanyetsa re le hatsela Botswana ke eng se le gona go tsamantse re lebella thata ya lo pele ga motshamko re le bile a lo tshamko a bone ke stapa se le gore ga se bonolo mme gona le gona gore re dira le research tsa rona ya lo ga o se le bile ya lo mokatisi kana technical team tsa maese e se bankanyetsa ke stapa sa mohuta mamang
stapa sa Uganda ga ke se go le kalokalo ka sone mme the points tse se ngiri tsere ka sone ke gore ke batshameki ba ba agegileng thata ka mmele go tsholetsega ga bone go a go godimo mme gongwe seo se ka ba ha tšhono thata ka gore ha o lebeletse batshameki ba rona bontsi ya bona lesopa la bone la mmele ga se le kalo-kalo ga o akantsha kana o lolomagele le mahatsha mangwe a Afrika mme gongwe seo ke sone se e leng gore gongwe ga motho a se lebeletse o ka akanya gore gongwe ba ka nna le gone go ta go dirisa fiziki mo motshamekong o mme tota kgang kana ga se fiziki ke kgang ya gore o tla dirisa boloka botlhale jo bo ntseng jang ke raya gore so fa o ka lebelela dilo tse dingwe tse di tshwanang support ya bone go utlwala gore mo bekeng tse pedi tse tharo tse di itleng ba ne ba nna le motshameko wa local teams tse e leng gore ke tsa Premier League mme stadium sa bone kana capacity ya 45,000 ga tse pholela mme go raya gore motshameko o ne o ka moso o re supensa gore go tla bo go tse pholela mo stadium seo se leng gore gantsi se le se sha go ta go boela mo metshamekong go dirisiwa ke metshameko ya boditšhabatšhaba jaaka kefe e na segela pele ko thoko gore ba kgone go se baakanya gore setse mo selebego se leng gore se ka kgona go hosta metshameko ya sebo se sentse jang so we are expecting a very tough game e tabeng go na le babogedi ba bantsi mo go yone ke tsalang gore gongwe mo go ka ba kgontsha ka one mabaka a ntseng jalo mme hela we still believe gore basimane ba rona le bone da ready sengwe le sengwe re ka stabe se ka ta go rona
Albi?
Se sengwe se motho a ka se ipotsang ke gone gore the day before the big game, what are the plans for the team today? Le tla be le dira eng le sologetse gore le trainer nako mang, and if so, are you viewing any match footage? What are the plans for today?
Okay, madam. Tota tulaga ya rona tsa gompieno gore will be going to the training kana go ya 1900 hours. Hala jaaka ele the principles tsa kana the procedures tsa CAF. Ke gore o sentse gore jaanong le ba le o tabong wa go le dirisa pera the game e be le gore o tla le dirisa kana go ya motshameko kana ka nako e tabeng e tshwana ya motshameko yo tabong o tshameka motshameko ka yona gore ka motshameko wa rona wa go ta ka 1900 hours tsa tsone training ya rona ya go simolla ka 1900 hours go ta go le ka gore re tsole dikepe tsotlhe kana go adapt the weather condition e ka nnang teng.
Alright, gongwe tla re tse sebaka se re lebogele gore re kgone go buisana le yona mosoletshela gompieno re le tsealo masego le matlhogonolo mo motshamekong o ne wa letselwane e lela ka moso
re le ga hela thata ka kwano re emetse setšhaba sa Botswana sotlhe ka kakaretso gore ba re beng ka dithapelo gore re kgone go achieva maikuto le maikalo a rona gore re kgone go ya go pele ka stop. Thank you very much.
Arabasigwa Motahay, head of delegation, Hatamanza, Malson, Elsa, the Zabrasanala, Nalil becomes of the Rapirialum. Digipata blue, read it on her, Luana Holoco Hasaman, so high Losapaso, Sa the Zabrasialo, Tutletum, Ebatamanti, by Carson, Elsa, the Zabras, Arlevel, messaging as it's a manti, Jamayalu, Messamco, Harlanialu, Merlebalum, Samcoin, Elia, baseball, and Babaton, Softball Association, Banamatama Bachrialo, level. Baseball 5 the coaching course at Tamansi to Lesialo ya Trictilaro 30 local coaches Baba Lesume ele Bobeti when Mogana 12 from ele bom Merbonayalo bal 18 ele alo bor Balabatano Basal Honalka Lesotho Kakwa me ele borre kana Bobora Babeti Hampalole kana borre Babedia Album Mebara Belhonasa Bante Batindilialo the course neo ene barutuns hayalo ka go ruta yalo bana basimo go simula ka motshameko no wa baseball al khotso ya le khone ka komuding me pela ka tsamara ka bua thata se sentse re ka tsamara utla ka bone ba Botswana Softball Association gona gore coaching course e ra enyalo mo kgolong ya di coach ya lo mono gae.
The skills that we are keeping them, we are teaching them how the game is played and how do you strategize to develop the players and how to run a proper elite baseball 5 training. Yeah, with teaching all the aspects of the game, and also we're also teaching them the impact and the positive impact of baseball 5 within the game of softball and how it's going to impact on the development of softball in South Africa, I mean in Botswana.
If we can start baseball 5 in primary schools, bana ya gore ba tsena ko the junior school leng gore ke teng gore bonang sport se le sentse teng, they will have the techniques and a little bit knowledge of how softball is being played.
So you remember that we've never had this sport before in Botswana. Who will then train other trainers in the next few weeks, then introduce baseball 5 to our young people, our youth. A few more weeks, then come up with a team, youth between 15 and 18. August, they may qualify to go South Africa, go the regional qualifiers, to then go into the second leg of qualifiers more Africa. before it can qualify for the Olympics. So this is part of softball. The shall I say, the low-hanging fruits that have to do with softball.
Ela bona ba botswana softball association ba bua loka ha baseball 5 le nkgore LBR en land ha bona ya no softball e samkela ya le mote inzo
training ya le na tala la ile mathata ile re indo mimma gore go irwa hela ya we can't wait to see the development of baseball in the country, especially because globally it's such an impactful sport.
Me le ga re tsa mo se tsa mara le bella ya lo se tsa ma di diragala lo mono ga ele the conference ya AEC region 5 e tsholetseng mantse e tsweletse yalo kana ne tsweletse yalo mono ga borone go ileng gore ne re bona yalo yone ile ya ba na le bogole kana e tsamaitiwa gantse yalo sport for people with disability e simolosa yalo ka di 5 e tlhabela yalo ka di 7 go le gore bone yalo over 60 delegates from 10 member countries mo region ba tsaba ba attendile yalo that conference ba bangwe ba tsaba ba attendile yalo ele ka maranyane ba se gone ha me go builwe dile dintsinyana gona gore ra tsamara ba include ka tselentseng jang ba na le bogole di challenges tsa bone ke tse dintseng ka tselentseng jang mara because khante e tlebe ke na le bone gone ha go tla go utlwa thata gore go tle go diragala ntla ke ba ba ileng gore sebaka kana moltsela maabane se ne se direga yalo gone yalo ka go travel lodge ka go utlwa gore keng se ba se itemogetseng yalo ka se diragalang yalo ba na le bogole yalo mo metshamekong.
As such, this conference resonates well with Botswana's national development priorities. Under the Botswana Vision 2036, Achieving Prosperity for All, social inclusion and equality is a key priority area. It aims at captivating people to have a voice in decisions that affect their lives. Under Vision 2036, people living with disabilities and elderly will have equal access to services and socio-economic opportunities. Policies, programs, and laws are also being reviewed to accommodate the needs and interests of people living with disabilities.
This conference is a landmark for our region, and it is a chance for us to come together and share our experience and chart a clear course for the future of sport for people with disabilities in the AUSC region. The issues we will deliberate on are the challenges faced by athletes with disabilities, the opportunities sport presents for inclusion, the strategies to achieve gender equity are all crucial in ensuring people in our region have a chance to participate and excel in sport.
Inclusion is not only about the right to participate in activity, but also the right to be included in decision making. States and sports organizations that embrace human rights should include measurable targets and assessments of their progress in achieving disability rights. We will, during this conference, know more about the situation in the region. Our work should be fact-based and knowledge-driven. So having this data is so important when we turn our eyes towards policies and action plans.
Hello, the conference is a man says to listen to travel logica, Eli here, Banal Bohol, Uglahansialum, Iwanaba AEC, Region 5, or some sort of Marlella, golf, forgetting about golf union, Martilama Band. Ba ba go kantse lo ba be ga dikgang gona go bulu trika kwa ba ba ruta lo gore sentlentle golf e tsamantse e reportwa ka tselentseng jang gone ka go mme go tla go utla go le gontsi ya lo gore go diragetseng gone ka go ka the level 1 course e tsamantse e tsweletse gone ka go a tsamare ntse rutla ya lo ka bone ba Botswana Golf Union.
We decided to invite journalists to come and learn about golf technology, golf terminology, just to help them so that when they come to report or write about things, or when things get explained to them about golf, they understand it better. That's the whole idea, because we need golf to be promoted in Botswana. It's a kids game, a ladies game, a family game, and it's something we want to push, that it can be enjoyed by everybody. And I believe that the press and the journalists need to be part of that.
Se re se lemogileng ke gore motshameko wa golf o ne o itsege mo Botswana ba bega dikgang ke bone ba ga samelaetsa ya se se diragala mo lehatsheng rona re le kwano ga re ka jara kgona go isa molaetsa go bathong mme yanong re batla gore re rotloetse ba bega dikgang gore ba kgone go isa molaetsa mme gore ba ise molaetsa o ko bathong ke gore ba itse ka motshameko wa golf se se botlhokwa ke gore ha o sa itse ka motshameko ga o ka ke wa o tlhaloganya.
A good cause, I mean, for journalists, because kana ha o le mega dikgang o solelwa gore o ha o bega ka sengwe o bege ka tsela e leng gore ka tlhaloganyesega ka tsela e leng gore motho o ko gae o ka kgona go tlhaloganya gore o bua ka eng. Jaanong tota maikelo a cause ke dumela gore ne le gore ba re rute gore re ka bua yang kana ra kwala jang ka motshameko wa golf mme le ka tsela e leng gore motlhogo ebile motho o ga o ka e tlhaloganya.
Re tswa mo go tshwanetseng e le tsa golf ra go lebelela mopagami wa dikuta wa monoga ya Rose Branch go tsamaya ntse a dira ka tselentseng jang ya lo ka go Australia LB.
Yebo o tsamaya jalo a compete ko the Desafio Ruta 40 rally e leng gore ke yone stage 4 ya the World Rally Championship e leng gore o ntse a tsweletse a e tshameka ga isa le ngwaga o simologa. Rose Branch ya lo maabano letse a heditse mo position 6 a hetsa stage 3 a bua jalo gore ga kopana le mathata ape ha e se gore ona ta lathega mo tseleng go gongwe. A khona go goroga a hetsa in position 6 jaaka a sa tswa go utlwa mo stage 2 jalo ona a heditse mo position 5 mo position 6 gape me mo stage 1 a hetsa mo position 5.
Ra tswa mo Rose Branch ra tsama ra go lebelela yalo metshameko ya go tsama ipatlela phatlha yalo e le yone e le ya World Cup e tsamaya tse le yalo e le ya Africa e tshamekela mo tsatsi le yone e le ba le tsere bona yalo Namibia ba tshameka yalo 1-1 le setlhopha sa Liberia Sierra Leone ba tshameka yalo le DGB tma khona gore ba fenya yalo ka dino tse pedi go e le nngwe. Central African Republic bona ba fenya yalo setlhopha sa Chad ka no e le nngwe go le fela Togo le South Sudan ba tshameka yalo maleka a 1-1. Tunisia ba nota yalo Equatorial Guinea yalo ka no e le nngwe go le fela. A re lebelle yalo metshameko e tsamaya re le go tshameka yalo mo tsatsing lone e le la gompieno a re go bona yalo setlhopha sa Malawi ba thulana setlhopha sa Sao Tome e ka go ile helena go ya 3 me Libya bone ba tsaya le Mauritius ka go ya borataro. Mauritania ba tlatsa setlhopha sa Sudan intse ka go ya borataro ha Congo yone e tlebetsa setlhopha sone e le sa Niger. Egypt bone ba tsaya lo setlhopha sa Burkina Faso. Algeria ba thulana ya lo le Guinea. Mali ba tla ba mekana le setlhopha sa Ghana ha Senegal bone go soletse gona gore ba thulana ya lo setlhopha sa DR Congo ke metshameko yeneo la lo phatla go kgaisano yone e le ya sejana sa lefatshe ga re togone ho re ba le gone ka go Europe gore ka bone tsama ntse ka tselentseng jang e le yone e le ya UEFA Euro 2024 International Friendlies se leng gore se tshwetse gona gore tshamekela mo tselone la gompieno albe.
Gibraltar will play Wales, Netherlands meet with Canada. Those are some of the fixtures you can expect. Jaka ba ipaka samko ile gore o tla simolla kgwedi e ntse tsweletse. I think ba simolla ka di 14 tsa June.
Yeah, ke bone ba tlo ba
14th of June until the 14th of July. Re ta be re le ba jalo ko Germany ko ile gore Euro 2024 ya simologa.
Alright, ke mo tsamantse re digala ka teng ile tsa karolo ya ntlha tla re khantele gone ha be rena le bone ba region 5 go tla go utlwa gore the conference e ntse tsamantse tsweletse yalo gone yalo ka go travel lodge ka kwa e tsamaka tselentse jalo gore ka ithuta eng re tsamara handla yang bana le bogole yalo mo go tsone e tsamisa go tla re di khutlo gone re tla wa gape re tsweletse yalo khantele. What do we have for us, Albi?
When we return, our sister, the light-skinned girl called Lala, utabae me gone ha tla gore bolela gore di eme yang tsa pharakanyo ko tseleng.
Mokolodi was established in 1993 on a 4,000-hectare farm that was previously used as a communal grazing land. And after that, we fenced off the area and introduced wildlife in here. We have various species of animals. I can list a few. We have zebras, giraffe, obviously rhino, a couple of antelope like impala, gemsbok, hartebeest, and yeah, that's basically just to mention a few of. So here in Mokolodi Nature Reserve, we started our rhino breeding program in 1994. We started with 6 rhino that we acquired from KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. So over the years, our rhino breeding program has been successful. We got 4 females and 2 males, and over the years, our breeding program has contributed successfully towards the repopulation of rhino species in Botswana. At some point, rhino were extinct in Botswana, so through the years, we have been able to breed 23 rhino on the soil of Mokolodi, and many of the rhino have been relocated to various parts of the country. So the reason that we have white rhino here at Mokolodi is because of the nature of our activities. We run an education center, and we also have cyclists and walking trails. So white rhino have a more tame nature, or they aren't as aggressive as black rhino. So we only have white rhino, we don't have black rhino. The difference between the 2 species is that the white rhino is a grazer and the black rhino is a browser. So also you can tell them apart in the size. The white rhino is the 2nd largest land mammal, that's after the elephant, and the black rhino is slightly smaller. If you look at the way the positions which they hold themselves when they walk, a white rhino generally walks with its head down because it's a grazer, it eats grass. It has a wider mouth, and that's where it gets its name from. Whereas the black rhino has a hooked lip because it's a browser, it eats leaves. And also the way they are with the children. Normally the child or the calf of the white rhino runs in front of the mother, whereas for the black rhino it runs behind the mother. So basically those are the main differences. And the other important fact to note is that black rhino are critically endangered, whereas the white rhinos are near threatened. So from the rhinos that we saw earlier, the female is called Tsuku. She's been here in Mokolodi since 1994. She came here when she was 8 years old. And then she was with 2 other calves. One is a sub-adult, that's her grandchild. It's a child of her child. So most of the rhinos that we have here in Mokolodi are from Tsuku. And then the other one, the younger one, was her new calf, which is about 1.5 years old. On an annual basis, we obviously try to determine the carrying capacity of our game reserve. That helps us to determine the number of species that we can keep and what species we can keep. Sometimes as a farmer, you'll see that you have a lot of grass in the area and you think, oh no, everything is great. But that might not be the case, because you might have some unpalatable grass with very minimal nutritional value. That's why it's always important to carry out vegetation assessment in order to see the types of species of grass that you have and determine whether they are of good nutritional value. And that can also tell you the type of animals and the numbers that you can stock within your game reserve.
Bafana baskela, ke bafana batlas.
Allow Postal to never ever get high on your own supply.
First of all, puro tayo ba na mo sekolong?
I'm going to be taking your class during the time that your teacher is away. You need to ask for permission to leave the class.
And the one, who do you think you're talking to?
I don't know what's worse, corrupt teachers or bad students.
Yes, good boy. Rather you show her that he was.
That's amazing.
I'm pregnant.
What?
I don't want to report anything. It's called statutory rape.
Every day is men. Oh, I don't want.
It's your first time.
I'm sure your mouth is on the floor, jaw dropping, wondering, what is this? Where can I watch it? And it is a brand new drama series brought to you by D-Zone Productions. I'm here for it. I'm here like the drama. And what I'm here for is the two beautiful people in front of me today that will be talking about the production. They'll be talking about being part of the production and what we can expect from this drama series. Who is the D-Zone Productions? Who brings D-Zone Productions? I mean, this is you. You know, this is your mind. This is your work. This is your creativity. And one of the actresses on Zgela, again, Norman Landa. Welcome to the Red Chair.
Thank you for having us.
It's okay. It's like you on TV. I don't get it. I'm here like, yay. How are you doing today?
I am awesome. I'm ready to start my day.
Okay. Yes. Breakfast show. That's why we're here. How are you, Tabisa?
I'm great. I'm excited.
Okay. Before, as we were watching that clip, on a screen, but you were behind the whole production. Can we talk about Zgela? Before what D-Zone has done before and where we're going with this. Let's talk about this particular production.
Zgela. Yes, it's a new TV drama. 26 episodes. Mostly it's just about the coming of age, like young people, the youth, and it's educational. And it's just about teachers versus students versus parents. So, because you know, there's three stakeholders that are actually the ones that were as a young person, you know, when you at an institution like school, you know that your parents are the ones that when you do something in school, the teachers will always say, you know. So Zgela is just about that. And even when something happens in school, parents will be like, so it's just about that. It's just about students versus parents versus teachers. It's
the slang word for school, and I love the fact that you brought that slang, but you also brought that Setswana, which is relatable for being outside. Tell us about the experience, Norma. You are part of the crew. You are part of the cast, actually. I need to say the word right. You're part of the cast, right? Tell us about the experience of shooting it, what you envision for it, and how just the energy around bringing Zgela to life.
All right, so first of all, let me talk about my experience knowing that I'll be on Zgela.
Okay.
I remember him telling us that it's going to be it's actually a spin-off from Takhola. I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Okay.
And it was such an amazing experience for me, knowing that I'd be the head girl, and the character that I actually play on Zgela is actually the type of person that I am.
I was about to ask what I mean. Head girl. Okay, yeah, okay. So it was sort of an easy road to like get into because you've experienced it, you've lived it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also because on the show I seem as if I am a little hard on the outside, but if you really softy inside,
so it's you, basically.
It's me.
Oh,
so it was very
amazing.
easy going into the role. Yeah, so that's basically it.
Was it something tough to shoot? Like, did you have problems like bringing that vision to life? You know, but was it hard to bring it to life?
Yeah, actually, it wasn't really that hard to bring it to life because we're dealing with that everyday characters. The characters are what we lived, what we experienced, so it was easy to execute that. But amazing thing, it happened. The challenge is, I think the most challenging thing, but we shot this during COVID.
Yes.
So it was hard. We were only shooting on weekends, Saturday, Sunday. We couldn't get Monday to Friday for the school because the school only restricted COVID restrictions. So it was hard even assembling in this cast because most of this, we had a limited number of characters. Then one other thing, I didn't know the script, like the full script, the 26 episode script.
Yes.
I thought I was going to do something like a pilot.
Yeah.
Then once we started filming, I started developing characters on set. Like some of it was amazing because we were just doing some experimental things.
That sounds
something
like
that
a
I've never
beautiful
actually
creative
done.
process. Like you're enjoying it, you're building it, and it's coming to life as you're moving through it. All right, so you've done a lot of productions. I mean, you've done Pula Power, you've done Taukolo. What makes Gela different from all these other productions that you've done before?
First of all, I think it's this time I put my all into it. I always thought, you know what, there's a project that I need to now showcase to the world that
who you are creatively.
Yes, like even putting like technically, I think we put our all into it. We spent a lot of money into this production. We shot it on 4K and we post-production outside Botswana, and because we wanted to just make it more like an international product. As you can see, the quality is just a bit different from projects that I've done. So yeah, I'm broke now. So, but
it was worth it. Makes you money.
But yeah, but it was worth it.
Okay.
Which I like the fact that it was about trying to say, you know what, we as Botswana filmmakers, we're at another level as well. We have what it takes to match any international standard production. So I think the difference is that it's even the storyline, even the characters, and 99% of the young cast, they've never been on TV before. So I think
you're bringing something new, something fresh. Okay.
So I wanted that. I wanted that feeling of, you know, eager, like people who wants to say, I want to be a star, I want to act, you know. So,
and you brought them.
Yeah, even the crew. The crew was relatively like not have done productions like dramas before. So I just said, you know what.
Let me put you on. All right. Before I ask you, before we talk about the launch and how we got to Moja Love, I want to ask you about the type of message that comes from this show. Like, I'm sure there's multiple messages. We're talking about coming of age, we're talking about drugs, we're talking about that dynamic between school teachers, parents, students, and all of those. But what is the big message that's the giveaway from this show that people should expect?
I think the biggest message from the show is it highlights a whole lot of negative things that happen in school and in home places as well, because it's a show that talks about students from different walks of life. So even if there's drugs and gangsterism at school, some students actually experiencing abuse from home. And also it highlights all of those things, and it kind of shows Botswana and the world that these things are happening. It's 2024 and these things are still happening. So
it's educational, basically. Because I think one thing, and I'm bringing now to that conversation, having it on Moja Love. Moja Love is one of those channels that bring realities.
Exactly.
Where you're just like, why did you choose Moja Love instead of your other production companies? Why that one? And how do you think Gela is going to stand out or represent Botswana on such a platform?
Yeah. Before that, I think also one thing that we should note is that the story also addresses mental issues, like mental distress from young people. Like we have seen things have been shifted from how we were growing up, Modi, in secondary schools. Now, a lot of young people they're going through a lot mentally. So it actually highlights those things, like why do we have such characters? Why is the education system bit down like before? Why the technology and the social media is like this? You know, how is it actually impacting young people? So it addresses those issues. Moja Love is to me it represents actually what we thought this story needs to, how it should come out, because it has a good reach. That's one thing that I was looking for. I was looking for a reach. I was looking for like a
platform that's
platform that will give an opportunity to showcase Botswana. It's high time that we showcase our drama outside, our stories outside. So I'm more like, you know, I've done it all locally as well, but also let's now spread our wings. Let's showcase Botswana. I want to see Botswana actors like getting all these international awards. You know,
we are
actors.
getting there. You are putting people on. I love to hear it, and you're telling a story that's a reality and also, you know, in a drama series.
Yes.
We don't have enough time, unfortunately, and I'm so sad. But I want to know there's a launch. Where is it going to be? What do we need in just 30 seconds of all that?
On the 18th of June at the New Capital Cinemas. Thanks a lot to DSTV Botswana and New Capital Cinemas for making this happen. We are actually now inviting people to say, come and witness what we want to showcase to the world. The launch will just going to be a 2-hour event at the New Capital Cinemas in Rivok, and we're inviting a couple of people to just, like I say, witness and actually, you know what, help us also grow this. You know, because this thing is just, I don't think it's just a 26 episode. The story actually, it's like a suspense at the end. So we wanted to, you know, and also we want to go around Botswana, you know, showcasing schools, you know, show young people. We are sparking conversation. That's what we want to do. So we want parents to be involved. We want all the media people to be involved in this production and talk.
I love the fact that we're taking the first step to open up the conversation. Listen, unfortunately, we don't have enough time. I would love to have them for a 4-hour to talk about this, but we'll be hearing more from them. We're going to still keep it going, but from now, we are going to the news at 7, and we're just jumping straight into it. Let's just go there. It's the news at 7.
DUMELA breakfast show ba gape tswelela memory mo go tsa bohelo tsa metshameko tsilone hele la gompieno ya ke ne ke tsama ke tlhalosala mo tsetsing kana mo phakeleng ne ke bua gona gore le ha tsala Botswana le hostile yalo region 5 ere the conference sa mentse tsweletse yalo area sport for people with disability yes mo tsengala mo tsilone hele mapa no sentse ke na hale ke tla be ke na le bone gone harada ke simula ka malebo ara ditladi nkgakile ke go tsetso ka se ke go dumedise.
Good morning, ma.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
All right. Here, Susan. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How's
Thank you.
Botswana treating you?
Very well. It's surprisingly cold, but very nice.
Okay. Hi, Arun.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good. It's been a nice morning.
All right. Malebo, kindly introduce us on what is happening right now in Botswana when it comes to this conference that you guys are hosting.
And we are here as the Safe Inclusive Sport Task Team, and we lead the NIF, Norwegian Olympic and Paralympic Committee, that are the sponsored or the supporters of the AU Region 5 with regards to safeguarding issues. So for my side, with the conference in the issues of safeguarding, and we've been running the program since 2014, and then we have been going around all the different countries that is affiliated to Region 5. So for this week's conference, we are focusing on the sport for people with disability. That today we'll hear the research that was conducted or the prevalence survey that was conducted to find out how the disability group is treated in the sports sector. Yes, so and they are here also as a supporter of the Region 5, and also to share the programs that they have. And we've been trying to have different meetings with the Botswana sport leadership with regards to tapping into the programs that they have or the models that they have in their sport development.
Run, before we delve much into this conversation, just take us through what you guys do in your organization and what kind of organization it is.
So we are the Norwegian Olympic and Paralympic Committee and Confederation of Sports. But we're also Special Olympics Norway and Deaf Olympics Norway. So we have 5 organizations in one organization that works with everything that concerns sports in Norway. But we also have an international arm, so that's why we're here working with partners in the region on sport for development, using sport as a tool to address issues like gender-based violence, health issues, and also inclusion and people with disabilities, people living in refugee communities, vulnerable groups that can benefit from sport in different areas. Also using life skills as a way of informal education.
Susan, what kind of a role are you guys playing in this conference of people with disability?
We are here as since NIF has been supporting this study. We are here to learn from the rest of the region. We are here to listen to what the different presenters has to say, what has been done in terms of people with disabilities in the region. So we are here mostly to learn. And also, of course, to support the people who are here, because in our organization we work with partnerships. That's the main goal of our work. So even though we get support from the Norwegian Development Corporation and we deliver this to different partners in Southern Africa, we still consider ourselves as one partnership. So our partners work with for instance, people with disabilities, because we believe that they are the ones who know best. They know the region, the culture, the people here. And we are here more as advisors. We are here as a partner, cooperating with them. So it's a great learning arena for us to meet the partners.
Okay, Malabu, the issue here is inclusion of people with disabilities in sport. Where are we as a region?
That's why I'm saying that today we'll be able to hear, because Professor Cora Bennett will be presenting the report. So we are eager to hear how far we are and the gaps that are there, that we can be able to. And also specifically on the safeguarding of the people with disability.
I'm so interested in the safeguarding part, because it's something that is worrisome when it comes to sport in a whole. In Botswana, when we talk about these things, where are we? Maybe let me rephrase that question. In Botswana, where are we in terms of safeguarding of people with disabilities?
I'm glad to share this, that Botswana has now come on board in trying to find ways to be able to also be in the level of other countries with regard to safeguarding of people in sport. And we are still trying to put things together. We're still trying to find ways to put the national safeguarding policy that will also be able for other member affiliates of the BNSC and the BNOC to be able to align to. And also, just about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had the BNOC had the gender equality in sport, and we were able to present. And then from there, we went to Zambia, where all the NOCs were. And I believe their presence in that conference in Zambia made them to be aware that we are a bit behind. So, but I'm glad that they have started the discussion regarding that.
Susie, you mentioned that you are here to learn to what have you gathered so far when it comes to disability in Southern Africa or in AOC Region 5.
Sorry.
What have you gathered so far in the conference?
So far, we have been listening to different partners. I think we will get the most benefit of the conference maybe today, because we will be sitting in different groups and discussing different topics regarding this. So I think that today will be very useful, because that's when we get to sit down around the table and discuss with everyone who's here.
Arun, you mentioned partnerships earlier on. What kind of partnerships have you done so far with the region and the support that you guys are giving those countries?
Yeah, so with the AU Sports Council Region 5, we're partnering, for instance, with this conference on people with disabilities, the study that is being conducted. And then we're doing partnerships in other countries in the region, both with sports NGOs, with sport for development organizations, but also with the Olympic committees and Special Olympics that are important stakeholders when it comes to ensuring the rights of people with disabilities.
From the discussions yesterday, Malebu, what did you gather to in terms of where are we in Botswana when it comes to disability, Paralympics? I know that most of the time you'll see that when it comes to Paralympics, comparing it with Olympics, you'll find that even media coverage will talk much about Olympics, no Paralympics.
Yesterday it was more of the different organizational presentations and in a way to guide the discussion that will be done today. So I believe that as my colleagues have said, that today will be better as different groups will be, different countries will be grouped in order to map a way forward based on the issues that were raised through the presentations. And I believe that for the fact that Botswana or the AU Region 5 has chosen Botswana to host this means a lot, and we will be able to take that and use it to our advantage to make sure that we make all the kind of links that we have within the people who are here. Yes.
What is it that you want to achieve with this conference, hosting it in Botswana?
I will be saying on behalf of the Region 5 it's because for the vision for the Region 5 vision and mission is to make sure that everybody is inclusive in every effort that they are trying to do, as they have been the innovation of excellence. And I believe that at the end of the day, whatever will be coming out from the discussion will help to bridge the gap in helping or in making sure that the vulnerable group, the disability, is not excluded in any country with regards to the resources and the programs that are planning. Yes.
Susie, I'm assuming that you have participated in this different conferences. What is the situation in the region or globally when it comes to inclusion of people with disabilities?
We still see, unfortunately, that a lot of children with disabilities, and maybe especially people with mental disabilities, they are not taking part in school, for instance. Some of them are even being hidden at home. And when they do not take part in school, they will not be able to take part in sport. And we believe that this is important for them to be contributing to the society, to be involved with other people, to be amongst other people learning. We believe that sport is important also for this group. So we're trying to reach out, especially to parents who are not aware of the rights of their children. They don't know that these children have rights to participate in school, participate in sport, being part of the community. So that's one of the challenges that we're trying to address, to reach out to the parents, to reach out to teachers, because teachers don't know how to handle this group. It's difficult for them when they have big groups, big classes. How can they also include the ones with a disability? So these are some of the issues that we're trying to look into and trying to address. And we still have a way to go, but hopefully it's improving.
Okay, Ruth, what is the action plan when it comes to inclusion of people with disabilities? Personally, what do you think?
So you know, globally the population of people with disability is about 15% of the global population. In sports, we might see 1% of them participating. So we want to ensure that they also have the opportunity and the health benefits of sport. But then we need to gather all different kinds of entities. So here we're connecting the governments, the NGOs, the sports sector. All of them are working together, and from that we can see if we can create an action plan that is deliverable. Because we don't need more policies with lots of nice words. We need action to ensure that they also can achieve their rights.
Unfortunately, time is not on my side, Malibu. In closing, I have 30 seconds. What can you say about this conference?
I'll just say the different countries in the southern region need to support the Region 5 in their mandate, and to be so that they can be able to come up with the good practices for the region. Yes.
Thank you for joining me here this morning. We shall talk about this conference again when it ends.
Thank you.
All right, ke mo tsamantse re digala ka teng tselone hele la gompieno ne re bua dikgantshwane so it's Region 5 the conference etsa maintsi e re ganyeditswe bone bana le bogole ya lo mo ga imele ga le ka ntla nako tla re dimise gone ha re tla bua gape re di garela mo tselone e la ka moso a ja ka tlhobone tselone e le la botlhana until that na ke tla ke mena go se fema emi.
As you know, every single week we discover Botswana on your behalf, bringing you some of the most beautiful and breathtaking spaces that Botswana has to offer. This week at Botswana Gardens, where we are taking a look at one of the most beautiful discoveries that even I have come across. Situated in Manyana between two beautiful hills, Botswana Gardens is a hub for flora. If you love trees and you love to connect with nature, this is your opportunity to do so. You can do so, Onale, your friends, your family. Of course, you can come out with your colleagues. This one is one to remember. We're going to discover Botswana and discover Botswana Gardens. Botswana Garden is filled with colorful flowers swaying gently in the breeze, showcasing their vibrant colors, painting the landscape with hues of pink, purple, white, red, and yellow. But behind the beauty lies dedication and care, watering, pruning, cultivating, and grass cutting, ensuring they receive the nourishment they need to thrive. There are a lot of activities that you can take part in. You can enjoy the wonderful pool and relax poolside while enjoying a drink or watching the kids. You can go into the hills and enjoy a bushwalk, or you can come in for a wellness retreat with you and your team. A wonderful picnic under the trees and the shades of Botswana's wonderful skies is an option for you. And I encourage you to discover Botswana and discover Botswana Gardens. Whether your taste for adventure includes a bushwalk, a dip in the pool, or a chilled picnic, this place is perfect for you and your family to enjoy the beauty of Botswana. I encourage you to come and enjoy Botswana Gardens right here, Manyana. From Discover Botswana with love. every single Thursday, our family and friends from BOTSWANA Post join us here. Some of the products and services they have on offer in recent times. Now, if you know anything about BOTSWANA Post, even the virtual post box is their #1 priority in terms of products and services that they offer. That's why today, Ribua Kayone Postbox, how do you get one, how do you pay for one, and how do you renew your postbox? I am sitting here with Chabo Bailetsi. She is a part of the marketing team at BOTSWANA Post. Good morning, Chabo. How are you doing?
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
I'm very excited to hear about these post boxes because they are part of BOTSWANA Post's core mandate as an organization in terms of all the products that you offer us rele Botswana. For kind of open that up for us. What is a post box? How does it work?
Thank you so much. You can't speak Botswana Post or the backbone at the business. So a post box renewal is a service. A post box, it's a service offer our customers to service the mailing needs. Right. So a post box, owning a post box gives you security, it gives you privacy, it gives you convenience, and mobility, because now you are able to access your mail at your own convenience.
Exactly.
Virtual post box. So to keep up with the current digital times, we introduced virtual post box. This is a post box I would like to call Posomopate. So a virtual post box basically uses your cell phone number as your post box address. Your post box at PO box, then your cell phone number. Then with this one, you get to choose any post office that is convenient for you to have to be collecting makwalo a gago ko teng, because it's not necessarily a physical box.
Right. Very, very interesting. And how do I get one? It's our guy. For example, today I do have a post box that is part of my family's post box. But if I want to now switch to a virtual post box, what are the processes?
Okay, let me just walk you through the process of getting a post box, be it virtual or a physical box. So for a physical box, you have to visit any of our post offices. You bring your KYC documents for national scale or mangwa. Then for non-citizens, their passport. But for physical boxes, we also have business boxes. If you want to open a business box, KYC document, your certificate of incorporation, and for international, for non-citizens, passport, their certificate of incorporation.
Right.
For virtual post box, you can register online. Go www.botswanapost.post. You need to ensure that you have your KYC documents, because then you're gonna do a self-registration where you will be prompted to confirm your KYC documents.
Right.
And you need to make sure you have a valid cell phone number you are going to enter as your virtual post box number. So wanting to emphasize these post boxes, they are how is it away? You have to ensure on a yearly basis you renew your post box.
Right.
Enjoy the convenience of just owning a post box. Receive your mail, you know.
Right. Something that I'm very interested in, virtual post box. You say it's a post box in your pocket. How does it work? Do I get a letter via my cell phone?
So a virtual post box, the reason why Unlike your physical box, virtual post box, you don't, like I've already explained, you don't necessarily own a physical box.
Right.
Hence why you can go to the nearest post office. It works for you. So upon receiving mail, o tla receive a SMS So from then on, you decide whether you want to go and collect it, or you want it delivered to you. And if you are traveling, let's say for this week you're in Francistown, but you're expecting a very important letter or register go fairgrounds more, you are able to redirect without having to change. Should you transfer and go and work elsewhere, you don't change your post box. You maintain using the same number, you just change the location. So it's basically a post box for life. You know how you have your number for life? It's a post box for life. So it allows you convenience. Le hela to curb issues tsa gonna o change KYC ha ile gore o change address. So the address remains the same, just the location changes. So makwalo a gago ha ka ke a different person.
Right.
It's always you.
It's always you. And it's convenient. It means I don't have to work with only one post box. It literally is receiving your information, receiving your packages from anywhere that you are.
On the go. On the go.
Very, very nice. Now let's talk about this. Post box
to open a personal physical post box, ki 268 bula 71 tebe. To open a personal not a personal,
business.
A business box, 719 bula. For virtual post box, 200 bula hell. These prices, I just want to emphasize, they are paid annually. But ha convenience e kana kana.
They are paid
just once off wa duela, and currently we are running a post box renewal drive.
Right.
Re batla go encourage batswana ya lo gore ba tswelle ba ntse ba renew di boxes tsa bone to just enjoy convenience ya box and to avoid penalty fees.
Exactly.
How do you how one hela next year around this time
Very, very nice. And then if you are just joining us, we're sitting with our friends from Botswana Post. One of their key mandates as an organization. Right now we are in renewal period. We want everybody to come in and even from the comfort of your home, renew your post box or renew your virtual post box. It is not expensive to even open a post box. It is about 200 pula virtual, 700 pula if you are a business, and then you'll have leboko soleleng gore hela ha ile gore go na le ditsala ko mahatseng ba ete ba go romelle di package go na le tsaleng gore le eno batla go mo romella sengwe. The convenience is there for you. Now, a lot of people are going digital, right? And, you know, the argument might be, why should I go digital? You know, what is the reason for me going digital and getting a virtual post box?
Like I've said, virtual post box is convenient.
Right.
It brings you convenience, especially for Rona banana baratla really busy. The business, it allows you to monitor mail wa gago le di volume tsa gore okay nya mme ke receive bokana. So going digital, that's where globally we are headed, hella as a company, as a world as well. So we just want to encourage people who are like virtual post box. You can go online for post box renewal, visit our website www.botswanapost.post, or download our new app our all-in-one app. You can go in there or renew a box from the comfort of your own home. We want to happen. The reason why we encourage digitization, not everyone can be there physically.
Right.
So it allows you to carry out any service from the comfort of your own home, without having to leave your house, your office, yalo.
I think that is a wonderful way to wrap it up. We are sitting with Chabo Baeleti from Botswana Post marketing team, and today she wanted to remind you that getting a post box is easy, it's convenient, and it helps you save your time and energy. All you need to do is visit www.botswanapost.post or reach out to them at 391-1473. You can also email them at inquiries@botswanapost.co.bw, and just like that you will have all the information you need if you want to start your own post box. Post box cell phone, okay, this is my post box now. Maybe you want a physical one and you want to receive your mail physically. This is also your opportunity to do exactly that. Chabo, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hi. All right, that is how we wrap up today's second conversation of the day, and we wrap up DUMELA Botswana, the breakfast show. I'm going to grab my sister Lala as we come and say goodbye. And just like that, we have come to the end of the DUMELA Botswana breakfast show, and we're wrapping up a wonderful morning. And because of that, we wanted to leave you on a very bright note, reminding you that Botswana Post you will be receiving a post or mail. It is your time to open a virtual or a physical post box. It doesn't cost anything. It is just 200 pula and 700 pula if you are a business. And I love the wink, because you're thinking, hey, it's coming straight to my post box. You know, everything is made easy for you, and I absolutely love that. I might just open a post box myself. Then like if it's a PO box, what? All right.
Exactly. Speaking of like going out, you know, getting to the end of the week. Tomorrow is Friday. It's all about creativity on the show. And today we got a bit of a dose of creativity. D-Zone Productions bringing us a new drama series, Ibitswa's Gela. The launch will be on the 18th of June at New Capital Cinemas. We'll make sure that we give you that information as we draw closer to the time. But what we can celebrate right now, they've been put on. Most of the people that are on the show, it's their first time being on the show, from the cast and the crew. So it's good to see that there are production companies that are pushing new talent. If it's something you want to do, keep looking into your spaces. Know that there's hope, and just be glad that as our talent, we are going outside of Botswana, showcasing exactly the Tswana language, the Tswana culture, even in its good and its bad, to the rest of Africa and hopefully to the world very soon. Yeah,
very, very interesting, especially it will be showing on DSTV's Moja Love, which is a channel that has access to all these African countries
and has
on the continent.
Huge viewership. Exactly. I mean, over 2 million people viewing that. So you can only imagine the immense reach that it has. So that's very exciting.
So recreate employment, pusha talent ya rona mono gae. And if you want to have a wonderful day, that's how we're going to encourage you to do it. My name is Leboa LB Morey. With love, we say good morning.
Good morning to you. I'm just saying good morning.
The Morning Show is proudly brought to you by Botswana Post. Rise and shine.